ups, downs, changes, turnarounds, do's, don'ts, needs, and wants. Yeah, we're going to talk about it all right here on the throne. Let's go. How inside of the dynamic of a relationship, how important individual in having your individual space and place and things going on in your life, how important that is, but also in that to define and understand that there is a line that can be crossed to where you don't want to leave your significant other in a space where they just missing you all the time. You're just not around because they need you. Hopefully they need you. You know what I'm saying? Some time,
Yeah.
and it can be difficult sometimes because I'm gonna use myself as an example. I have a lot of things going on, but I'm what people don't realize that I am literally a homebody. I am. I'm a homebody. I stay home a lot. You know what I'm saying? I try and bring things that I normally would have to go out and do to my beck-in at home. You know what I'm saying? And communication, meetings. I utilize Zoom and
Yeah.
Teams meetings and stuff like that instead of just driving out to Plano and all of this stuff like that and spending $50, $60 on breaking bread with a person trying to get this business going. Okay, let's do Zoom,
Yeah.
in the comfort of your own home, but I'm still at home. My presence is still there. But it is very important that we do have outside things going on because you can get caught up in a situation also to where you can literally get tired of your significant other.
Heck yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about
I
that.
say, I'll start off. I've been with my husband for 16 years. It has not been, we are not the poster child of a good marriage. I'm not going to sit here and lie in front like it. Everybody used to say, oh, such a power couple. And still, I started talking and telling what, I do. I'm not going to say or make him ever look in a negative light. But I hate when people look at couples and, oh, they got it all figured out. I want to be like them. Because I can guarantee you don't want to be like these couples that you're admiring, even these celebrities. You don't want to be like them because you don't know what the fuck they got. They're not going to post what's really going on. They probably got the worst lives. So anyways, in the beginning, look, anyway, 16 years later, in the beginning, it was hard as fuck trying to figure out our individuality because they teach you marriage, you're one. So we want to do everything together. We want to have the same associates, same friends, everybody have the same interests. And that makes you fucking miserable. It does, because you're not being true to yourself. You're trying to fit in with them and they're trying to fit in you, because you have to do that. You do have to do it in the beginning. You got to figure yourself and figure out where you guys fit into each other's lives. But as you go on, you got to start setting boundaries. And I think that's why we're finally, God, in a good place. Finally in a good place, because we were starting to set, I probably me mostly setting boundaries. I like a certain type of lifestyle. I like to go to these different type of events. This is me. I have to be true to what my purpose is, because my purpose and his purpose are two completely different things. So he can't tag along with me with everything, and I can't be a part of everything he has going on, because then I'm not being true to myself or to my purpose. And then when you're not doing that, you're miserable. So somebody can be happy or okay in a marriage, and you got somebody that's miserable because they feel like, I put all my stuff on the back burner to support you. Well, it shouldn't be that way. You really should support each other. You send me out there, I'll be out there with the fucking cows running around trying to milk cows. That's his thing. But he supports me when I go to different events. Sometimes he will go. He can sell toys and everything like that. But I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be his partner. But I understand that that's his passion. I'm supporting. I'm his wife. And then he has to understand the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It
Absolutely.
makes sense. And that's amazing that you know what I'm saying, that you can actually see that in front of you, because I've had it to where I have been in a situation to where everybody's friends was everybody's friends, and it just wasn't nothing. Only time that we were, and this is in the past, this is the only time that we were away from each other when we were going to our designated businesses or work or whatever the case may be. But other than that, it was just like every move and everybody that it was like our friends. We never had my friend or whatever the case. Yeah. And I got caught up in that. I found out that a lot of things that
Sorry, I know I'm turning my face up.
Yeah.
Out of my face.
Nah.
Go find
Yeah.
some face too. Oh my goodness.
I found out something about me that, I have been arrested in my development to the extreme. And I'm fine, and I'm learning a lot of things for the first time, and a lot of things about myself by paying attention for the first time. In other words, what Reese just said, pulling that lesson out of things that you experience, right, and taking a look at it, right? Man, I've had the wool pulled over my eyes in a relationship setting because I just didn't know. I didn't have the information. Because if I had the information that I had now, especially about this, having your individuality self, your individual things that you have on hobbies or whatever, your friends or whatever, outside of your relationship, if I knew that even prior, who's to say that that whole dynamic wouldn't have never been changed or whatever the case may be? I don't know, but I just didn't have an idea what the hell was going on. And I can say that today, because your story out there or his story or her story is not my story. It's not my script. My script is my script, and I'm getting it the best way that I can. But right now in my life, I have to have my individuality. I have to have something that I do or whatever, whether it's my fish tanks or whatever the case, that I do on my own. I have complete say-so over it. It's mine. I like to go smoke a cigar, just sit up and listen to some blues or whatever. But that's my space, my time,
And if I invite you, okay.
Cool. But if I don't, I don't. But
I'm struggling through this conversation. You see, I ain't said a mumbling word, nothing.
Yeah, because I have to have my away. I have to have my own space and place and time. Like say for instance tonight, you know what I'm saying? We going the guys are going out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got invited. Guys. We've been doing this frequently. And that's just my thing. We just go hit it, get clean, put on some suits, and get out and just floss.